Good evening, Credit Crusader Army, followers out there, fans of the Credit Crusader Army. I salute my general, I salute my colonel, I salute my captain. People might be laughing when I say that, and I've already explained this once before, but I'll explain it again. Credit Crusader Army is something of men that came together that took a position to realize of the scam artists that are out there in the credit world. Why? It's the easiest thing to get into and make a small investment and really take advantage of people if you're going to do that. We've been dealing with a situation that goes past Uncle Bad Touch Mikey. Mikey's long gone. I'm assuming one way or another he'll worm his way back to something in a couple of years from now, possibly. We'll see when he gets his FTC regulations lifted off him and whatnot. But the new one, we made him popular in a very unpopular way, but that's due to his own action. I want to make this clear. The guy, the kid, the childish one, okay, over at Pinnacle Credit Management, Pinnacle Credit Money Management. How many times he's changed his name, I don't know. He's Andre Rose, he's Andrew Ross, he's Andrew Ross Nguyen, he's Andy Nguyen. I call him Little Andy. Little Fancy Pants Andy. He really took it to heart and doesn't realize that he put the first comment on my channel. I reached out to him directly and told him we knew who he was and to be careful what he's doing because 6 people had complained. Then his response was a 47-minute rant of bullshit. The only reason why David Payne over at Everything Credit got dragged into this is because several of his clients went to him because I told them to. Now he found out about it, so he decides to associate with himself like his mate with shit bags with Todd Givens. Todd Givens is another piece of shit. And why do I say that? Because they take people's money, and when it doesn't work for the bots that they pay for, their excuse is, fuck off, I'm not giving you your money back. Plain and simple. Where David will work with someone, not make them feel like shit, not belittle them, not talk to them in an unprofessional way. He works with them and he makes it very clear. He's not a miracle worker. But what he does do to make himself very close to that is that he covers all his bases. Letters being sent out certified. He goes back through with his software that he uses. He goes back with direct phone calls. He has been on lives and made phone calls to these actual credit agencies fighting for his customers, which is more than I can say that Pinnacle has done for anybody. The guy's a clout chaser in the sense of he makes comments of talking bigger than he is, like Machiavellianism. Machiavelli faked his own death. Narcissistic? Dude. This guy needs to take a look in the mirror. He's doing shorts of what women really like about a man's body, but yet shows a very feminine shoulder of his that's supposed to be built and so big. I mean, the guy's 5 foot something trying to live a 6 foot type life. What I mean by that is I understand he can't physically make himself grow, but he has to prove himself in so many ways across the board that he's the best athlete. He takes the best supplements. He does everything he can to make this life happen, but he can't even do math. He just got done making a video talking about how he's a millionaire, but he says he got 6 figures in the bank. A millionaire is 7 figures, not 6. And to be honest with you, I don't care what you have in the bank. I don't care if you made $60,000, $70,000 a year. I could care less because the reason being is it's not what you are worth. It's what you do that makes you of worth. David is like a philanthropist. You talked about him being a pedophile. The low down dirtiest thing you could do as a company owner is talk about someone's position that's not even true. He has his family come in on videos. If you actually went back and did your research, he has his kids come in. He's the most selfless person, taking care of his family, taking care of friends, and taking care of strangers. Money we have physically given to him, he's given out to help people. That's nothing I can say for you, talking about your $1 million deals with a former shark, which we don't even know is true because you lie about where you're at. I mean, again, you call him a pedophile and a boy lover. He's not the one in Indonesia down there where you're actually in the capital world where you can have sex with boys. So what are you talking about? It makes no sense. You have no women in your house. You have no children in your house. You're the one that's sad and lonely and narcissistic. You're aimed at something that's bigger than it's not. A video was just done by The Seeker. I know what you're going to say is I'm waiting for the stupid video to come back. The Seeker says he's not real. The Crusader says he's not real. Don't take him seriously. Do you not know what a disclaimer is? That's a disclaimer. The things that you're saying are libelous. I don't think you realize that. The things that you're doing are libelous. I don't think you realize that. If you would have just stayed to yourself and scammed the few people that you wanted to, we probably never would have heard about it. In fact, I would have just referred the 6 people that came to me and sent them to David like I did and left it alone. But then you came back that you don't do operations in San Diego or California. You have no clients there. You don't think, dude, there's a video of you talking about money management in the worst way. And it says 858. Goes right back to La Jolla. I've already said this before. This is nuts. You show your whole place and say that you're there in New York. Dude, you were in New York 2 years ago. You drive a BMW 328, you probably have a Harley, you probably rent. But the reality is everywhere you've ridden that Harley and things that you've done, you've already shown what area you're in. Look at the way you dress. I'm not talking shit on how you dress, but you dress very tropical. And times in New York when they're the coldest days. You are so full of shit. Everything about you is crap, and everything is nuts about you that you consider to talk about how people are narcissistic and Machiavellian, they're tracking you down, they're being haters, but then you contradict yourself in every video that you have. I warned you, it was coming. This is just the tip. I told you, like, the way you like it, right? What the Seeker just did to you is exposed you. That's part one. Part two is coming. So little Andy, you either might want to run, cancel your YouTube channel, take down David's videos that you have out there calling him a pedophile. You're destroying yourself. And I can guarantee you, we are going to make you so popular in the most unpopular way. You're literally headed down the same path of Mike. So, folks, if you get a chance, The Seeker just put out a video. I'm going to put it down in my description. Please take a look at it. Please discuss it. I don't turn my comments off. None of these guys in the Army turn their comments off. I know for a fact that Andy turned his comments off because I made a comment. He didn't respond, which he doesn't have to. I do, to let people know that it's not off. But I didn't have my comments off. We had someone verify it, and they put a comment. We couldn't see each other's comments. On YouTube, on this platform, it's designed so we can see comments. They want the conversations to keep going. That's why they built the YouTube platform. Not so you can sit there and go, get off my channel, but then still make comments. We're men. You literally are throwing punches in the back of heads at men in a bar talking about life is what you're doing. That's the equivalent of what you are. You aren't shit. And you know damn well you're not in New York, so stop lying. Just stop lying. People aren't dumb. They're going to figure it out. I don't even know how international businesses work in taxes, but I can tell you this. If you're such a badass, who did you file criminal charges with for David operating in Georgia? Do you know the laws of Georgia? You don't. And the funny thing about it is I'm pretty sure you have to be stateside to file the complaint, or if you make the complaint, did you contact? What county was it? Was it Macon? Was it near anywhere where David's at? Because you're full of shit. That's all you are. You pay for everything that you built. Folks, do not go to this man to do credit repair. He's shown his character who he is. He also can't even control the fact of what goes on because he's not even near it. That's why he doesn't send certified mail. He talks about mail being so slow. He could pay someone in the States to do it for him, but he can't even get to the mail center himself. And if he does, it's going to cost a lot of money to send it where he's at from right now. I mean, he's willing to pay India bots to do his work for him. His claimed software that he claims he made, which he's full of shit on too. Seeker proved it. Would you rather give your money to someone who pays bots? Kids, 15, 16, 13, 12 years old, putting your information in a narrative to where it's exposed, or would you rather pay someone to actually get it down and done? I expect he'll throw a video back of him in the gym, pulling some shit at 4 a.m., talking about old man breasts and all that crap and putting a needle in my ass. You're right. I was transparent. You're not. You live a lie, dude. Everything about you is a lie. You are a sad, sad individual. Sad individual. Again, down in the description, the link will be there. YouTube doesn't like when you put links, but oh well. Go to it. Watch The Seeker. Please give him support. Take care, folks. God bless. And Andy, start telling the truth.